Hi everyone. So there is a lot of comments I could see on my channel on my Udemy course where you guys stating that the version Citrix version which I have installed on the lab, that is seems like very old 7.1909, and of course that doesn't have the new feature which is introduced by Citrix. Of course that is not there in 1909. So of course in this video, in just this video, I'm going to install this version 7.2308, and that this particular version having that particular component. And what is that component? So let's look at. Okay, not really big change, just you can able to access the studio over the browser. You can able to access the studio over the browser. That's all this new version having. Okay, so let's get started. I already downloaded the setup file and let me run this. As I said, nothing are changed, nothing much are changed. Okay, of course, you know why this too is there. Virtual apps, deliver application, just application. Let's see, in your environment you already had the VMware virtualization and you are using vCenter. Then to publish the virtual machine you are using VMware Horizon View. So why you need this one? Okay, that's what you have two options, whether you can choose this one or this one. If you want to deliver virtual machine plus application, you need to choose this one. If not, you just need to deliver application, you need to choose this one. So for my case, I'm doing this. I can deliver all. Okay, delivery controller. Of course it will take time to, so I'll pause the video and we'll resume it back once it is done. You must restart the machine. Okay, machine has been rebooted. Let me run this setup once again. I'll show you which version we are going to look at. This one, 2308.0.0.120, meaning 7.2308.0.0.120. Let me run this. So of course the features which Citrix introduce, of course lovely, because you really need to log in into the server, to the Citrix DC server delivery controller server, to launch the studio and manage it. Of course you don't. Now you can just put the URL of the delivery controller, your Citrix delivery controller, and you are good to go to manage your stuff, application and desktop and the VDI. You would able to deliver this product using studio over browser. Simple is that. And same thing, when you purchase this Citrix cloud, the same thing, the browser, you can open the browser, the site on the browser, and you can manage your cloud. So I just have one controller. So next, okay, install SQL Express, install. Let me show you what I have, the configuration of this server. It's a 8 GB RAM, i7 machine. I have assigned 4 core. Okay, and the it's a Windows Server 2022 standard edition. You need more details, we'll go here in the taskbar, more details, performance, CPU, 4 virtual CPU, 1 single socket, Memory I have given total how much? 8 GB. All right, so again I'll pause the video. Once we are about to complete, I'll resume it back and we will see the component, the super duper component, which is Studio, which is now working on browser. Thank you. Installation is about to finish. Okay, we are done. So next, neither of the above. Next. Come on, boy. Okay. Launch Citrix Site Manager. I really don't need it right now. Finish. Okay, so let's launch the Citrix Web Studio. Now you have two studio. One is Citrix Studio, that is application. This one is linked to the web browser. Let's click on it. Start without data, confirm, continue, start browsing. Okay, let me close this out, two tabs. Okay, okay, so bad thing. So let's see if you have not selected this component, this particular Citrix Studio component. Okay, if you do not, then you will not able to configure your site using the browser. Okay, because what it is mentioned, site not yet setup. Okay, and there is no option is given over here to configure your site. Okay, either you can using this auto config if you know the commands, or else you need to install that component Citrix Studio. So I really don't I will use this one, Citrix Studio, to configure the site. Similar, same thing. Okay, nothing like something we have new to configure. Whatever I have showed you earlier in this previous version of Citrix, similar thing you have to configure the Citrix site. Deliver application desktop to your users. Yeah, of course. NMT and configure site. I will put the name prod, and of course US 01. Let's say prod. Generating database sites. This will take a little while. Yeah, of course, as I was told earlier that the change is just you have this Citrix Studio over the browser. You can able to manage it using the browser. You would able to create a delivery group. You would able to create a machine catalog using that browser. So of course, easy thing. You can use that browser on your Windows 10 machine, your Mac machine, your Android phone, everywhere. Okay, because it's a link, right? So very beautifully designed to manage your Citrix virtual apps desktop, the VDI shared desktop easily using the browser. And that is the future introduced by the Citrix. Let me come back again. Okay, we are done. The site is empty. Let's go to the browser once again, refresh the page. Let me log in here using my credentials. Citrix. The domain is corp. User is Citrix and the password I will not tell you. Okay, I really don't have to put here the corp because, oh, okay. I'll save it. Okay, now you have machine catalog. As I mentioned earlier, you would able to create a machine catalog using this web version studio. Of course, you have the option create a machine catalog. Before doing that, of course, you will need to add the hosting services, whether it is the cloud, whether it is your Citrix Zen server, whether it is your VMware, or whether it is Hyper-V, whatever you have, you can able to configure using this hosting option. Right now I really don't have anything to add it over here, just I wanted to show you as per your request that how it looks like, how we can configure the studio over the browser. Really, we really don't have to configure it, it is already set up. We just have to install, upgrade your version from previous to newer version. It is started from 2308 as I mentioned earlier, and you are good to go. You can able to access your studio over the browser. Of course, it's a Edge browser. If you want to open this site on Chrome, you can do it. Thank you very much for watching this, and of course put your comments if you need some additional or wanted to gain some more knowledge on the Citrix. I would happy to upload the videos. Thank you very much guys. Bye bye.